Hey Huns, are you ready for a summer of greatness? This summer, Strongbow's partnering with us Hunsnet to bring you the best Pride season ever. We're hitting the road, sprinkling some Strongbow greatness in the only way we know how. London, Manchester, get ready for the ultimate Pride warm-up parties at the Strongbow Take-A-Bow brunches presented by Hunsnet and hitting your cities over Pride weekends. Oh yeah, and don't forget, Strongbow's back for Fabuloso in the Park at Brighton and Hove Pride for one massive party at the Strongbow Stage of Greatness. So get involved, tell your friends, tell everybody, and make Pride season the best season ever with Strongbow and Hunsnet. Over 18s only, please enjoy Strongbow responsibly. For more information, visit bedrinkaware.co.uk. Oh my gosh. Today is a very special day, Electra.
Why, babes?
Because today is like gay Christmas for me. The guest that we've got, or the guests that we've got on the pod today, icon in the Hun world. And I can't believe
it's snowing glitter outside. It is the gayest thing ever to happen.
to us.
To us.
But we're not gay, though.
I'm not gay.
I feel a bit like when we're about to introduce our guests, a bit like when Alexandra Burke got to introduce Beyonce.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. I can't believe I'm about to say this.
I can't believe this. This is going to be amazing. Should we just get on with it?
Let's get on with the show.
Please welcome to the show, the Price sisters. It's Katie Sophie Price.
Cheer yourselves on, babies.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can't shout,
The only fan I've got in the room is the bloody fan in the corner here.
well,
blowing away.
If we were in that room with you both, you'd have another couple of fans. And Katie,
Oh, I love it.
you've both got fans. You've got one of the biggest podcasts in the country at the moment.
I don't know how that happened.
No,
I actually don't, do we, Soph?
No, when people say to me, oh, I love your sister, yours and Kate's podcast, whatever, and I sit there and I think, all me and Kate do is sit there and talk shit for an hour.
Do you know what I love about it? I love the fact, and I said this to you earlier when we were setting up. I feel like I'm watching a FaceTime with you. It feels like you're watching your friends on FaceTime, and I think that that's one of the things that I really enjoy about it. And what I also love about it is, obviously, there's loads of media speculation about everything that you do, Katie. What this podcast does is that in real time you can actually go, no, that's not correct, this is how it really happened. So I love it. I listen every week.
I think the pod's good in that respect because it gives Kate her own voice, like to just say it without anything being twisted.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when you read articles, they use a different headline to what we've actually spoken about.
Yeah.
But then when you actually listen to the pod, Kate's like addressed it.
My favourite one recently was you took 1 week off. You took 1 week off and everybody's like, oh, the pod's cancelled. And it's no!
Oh my God.
She's dead.
Yeah, well, tell them what happened there, Soph.
Right, so I think, were we having tech issues or something to do with your laptop? Kate had to get a new laptop or something like that. Really, like, just minor like that. So me, Kate and Chris were like, look, let's have a break this week. I think it was the kids were on half term or something as well.
Something like that,
Something like that. So that was our sort of like reasoning, if you like. And then literally this, I can't say who it was, but like,
A red
Name
top,
them.
A red top media.
A red top was basically like, the podcast's been cancelled and all of that. And we were like, fucking hell, we're only having a week
But
off.
Soph, turn it into a positive. At least they listen to it.
Yeah.
I always think that.
Yeah.
I think that
Turn
every
it
week.
into a positive.
I think that every week. They must listen because they get the stories from the pod.
Indeed.
Exactly. But they never write when we say stuff about them, though, do they?
Well, they won't.
It's a one-way street.
Well, this is what I love about podcasts, right? And because obviously when I started 3 decades ago, it was only print and like newspapers. That was it. There was no social media. There was no Instagram, TikToks, or I think there was Space something. What was the Space one?
MySpace.
MySpace.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I didn't even do that either.
No, I
But but nowadays, people who have got like followers and that on Instagrams, TikToks and that, they have more followers than probably what they sell.
Yeah.
So we are more powerful now. so we can use our own voice to recreate or just say what the truth is. And I think now a lot of people now are starting to realise that the media actually write a lot of bullshit. And a lot of us can rectify it on here, which is what we do. By the way, I had a drone over my house 15 minutes ago. I'm sorting out my containers. So I'm telling you now, you're going to read, Kate's moving out. She's sorting all her stuff out. Her mucky mansion. You watch, that would be the headline.
She's moved into a container.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's better than a caravan. Although I'd love to live in a caravan.
Yeah,
actually.
it's great.
If you need a couple of hands, I'm the heavy, and
I'm not freaking heavy, you cheeky bitch.
no, I'm the heavy. You can be the project manager.
Yeah, something like that.
So
yeah.
One thing I want to ask you is, how do you feel about being part of this whole Hun culture thing and being the star of the meme queens? Because I thought before we were recording here, I was like, how would I introduce Katie Price to somebody in the Hun world who doesn't know who Katie Price is? Of course, everybody does. But I would call you the final boss of Hun culture, because you are like at the top. Like, how do you feel about being such a star in this space? Because we love you.
I absolutely love it. I can take the piss out myself. So, yeah, being part of someone being able to take the piss out of me, I love it because I take the piss out of myself. And some people would be really offended if people make memes up of them. And it's like, get memes. I say everything wrong. Memes.
Memes,
People need to
whatever
get
you
a
want.
life. Yeah, people need to get a life. It's a laugh. Like, so what? If you can't take the piss out yourself, then what else can you take the piss out of?
And I
have a question.
Of course.
How did Hunsnet originally come about? Because I remember sort of seeing it on Insta, and then it's just sort of blew up. So how did that all come about?
Well, it came about with, I've been obsessed with noughties pop culture and 90s and noughties. I'm 42 myself, so I've been through the same timelines as you. And I've just been obsessed with like things from back in the day, like things which were so important to us, like like the days of China White and
Oh my God!
China White.
On Wednesday night
at China White, and watching that play out in the press, and obviously all of the reality TV shows and everything that you've been on. I have been on that journey, and we've been on that journey the whole time. So for me, it's about celebrating those times, because it's like they make me feel good. Do you know what I mean? And it makes me think about what I was doing at that time when I'm a Celeb was on, and I always remember Katie coming out with the Von Dutch hat.
Yeah,
that's such an icon.
And it's coming back, Von Dutch.
Von Dutch.
I've been around for 3 decades in this industry, and I'm still here.
But what I will say about it is that, like, when I make the memes and you're on them, Katie, it is from a place of being like a long-time fan of yours, and like from a place of absolute love.
I love it.
And I think what it does, and you've said it exactly right there, is if you can take the piss out of yourself, then within reason, of course, nobody wants to be nasty or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you have created over the years so many iconic pop culture moments, and this whole Hun culture thing and Hunsnet is just there to celebrate those and go, oh my God, because we all remember what we were doing when you entered Eurovision. We all remembered what you were doing
my God.
when
we
you
were talking about that the other day, actually, Eurovision.
it's an iconic moment.
I think there's nothing better than someone being able to embrace not just that, how clever it is, how you do it and what you think of to come up with. You find something and then it's so clever how you can spin it into a joke or a meme.
But there's been so many.
Been
so many moments over the years that you can do that. Eurovision, the singing career, the moments in the jungle. The book launches. It's just been insane. There's so much content to use.
The book launches, the outfits, like
love it. You want to see what I'm wearing for the podcast show, then?
Oh, I will, baby. I
Come on,
can't
give us a
wait.
sneak peek.
Go on, get it out.
Right, so this is what I've done. So the guy who's made all of my press call outfits, when I do my press calls, and I like to go over the top.
No.
So it's all about outfits and personality. I don't care about people who want to slag me off, slate me. I do what I do. I'm not perfect, and I make mistakes, but I'm still here, positive, laughing, and doing what the fuck I want.
Sophie, what is your favourite Katie Price song that Katie's released? I've got a favourite.
I Got You.
I Got You.
Yeah.
Why do you like that one? What about the ones that I'm doing?
Do you know what it is? It's because when you sing it and you do the high note, it's like your little face when you really like. It's just
But what do you want me to do? I have got
it's just
expression
funny.
after Botox.
I know, but like, what were we talking about on the pod the other week? You know, like
The other
sometimes-
ones I'm
No, like
doing.
when you sing, you're like, oh.
It's
don't-
sexy. It sounds. It's like,
Princess hates it. She goes, Mum, when you
Wait,
sing,
do
why
it.
do you
Give
go
us a
like...
little tune. Give
Yes,
us a
please
little
sing.
tune.
One.
Can we have
I
I
got
Got
you.
You? Can we have
I
No!
know.
I know!
I love it. I know.
I
Hold on,
know!
what's the... I know. Oh.
Babe, that was great. that hurt. You know, you
I
just,
know.
oh yeah.
I've got to say that performance of I Got You on Loose Women has been a meme now for years, and I was the first
it?
person. I was the first person to ever do that because it's like when you're at the cash machine and the bank tells you got no money, and then you go, I know, I know, I
I
know.
love that.
Oh,
But
honestly.
do you know what? That's an actual talent you've got, though. I
Oh.
don't know when you knew you got it, but to even come up with things like that is a talent in itself.
Oh,
so I
thank you
applaud
very
you
much.
for that.
That's very kind.
No, because it's funny and I don't know what they. Not that I'm saying you haven't got talent. I don't know what they call that talent. Improvising something to make it funny. What do they call it? Like.
Being a sarky bastard, I think it's probably.
Yeah, but not anyone can do that. But not anyone can do
Oh,
that.
thank you. That's very kind.
So I love that.
One of my other favourite songs of yours, and this is something that I am going to campaign for. When are we going to get Free to Love again on streaming? Because the
Do you
gays
know what?
need
I
it.
don't know. This is the thing. I did that in my bedroom. And all I remember, the guy's name. Do you remember there was this singer called Mickey, a girl?
Yes.
Mickey.
Yeah, like, oh, Mickey is
Right?
a fan.
It was her boyfriend. Yeah, it was her
Lolly.
boyfriend.
Lolly, yes.
Lolly, that was it.
Lolly. And she
It
did.
was her boyfriend that did that song, and I don't know his name or his contact, but everyone says they want to buy that song, and I don't know how to contact him.
Lolly, if you are listening, please sell it to Katie, please. Thank you.
Listen,
Yeah,
we-
just give me it so we can just download it because everyone free to
love
love again.
again,
Oh, free to love again.
but you know what, Katie? What everyone's done with it is that they've changed it into a drag name, Free to Love.
Has that?
Oh,
Yes,
have they?
yeah. So it's
Wow, I
like,
didn't know
please
that.
welcome.
I didn't know that.
Free to love.
Free to
yeah.
Love. Please welcome from RuPaul's Drag Race
Free to
UK.
love.
Free to
I
love.
didn't know
That is brilliant.
This is
How did
it.
we not know that?
This is
There you
it.
go.
I didn't then.
This is it.
Oh, I love that. So yeah, I would actually do that one on tour, but I don't know how to get the backing track for it or anything. So
I will pay for it to be reproduced because I want to hear that live. I love it.
I love it. And all my songs I do are live. So if I'm out of tune, I don't care. I'm loving life and singing it live. But I have
to be
recorded
honest-
songs that I know I can sing.
The audience end up singing along with you anyway.
Shall I tell you what ones I've done? What
Go
I've
on then.
recorded, and tell me if they're going to love it at Gay Pride. And be honest, because I don't care if you
Well,
don't
I'm
like
not
it or
gay.
Not,
We're
No,
not,
joking.
we're
How
not gay.
dare
What are you
you?
talking about? Oh my God, not us. Yeah, go on.
I've done a cover of You Don't Have to
To
Take
take
Your
your clothes off
to have a good time. And then I've done Many Missed a Ride, the man of my dreams,
Well, these
the
are
one
good.
and only
Yep.
true love. That one. And I've done a cover of Brothers and Sisters Together We'll Make It Through.
The gays are gonna cry
I've done
their
it
eyes
like
out.
a ballad and then into last. And this one. Tell it to my heart, tell me I'm the only one. Is this really love or just a game?
The lesbians will love that.
Yeah.
Yes!
I think as
Love it.
a Pride set goes, I think you're pretty much on the money.
Yeah.
The question I've got to ask you is, Sophie, are you going to be doing backing vocals or?
She can't sing
I
like
can't
shit.
sing. I used to be
She
able
can
to
dance. She can dance. I'm the singer.
right.
Singer.
She's
trying
the
to be a
singer
professional
of the
singer.
family.
Like, this is one thing you'll learn about me. I say, you know, when some people are like, oh, I can't compete with that person. There's room for everyone,
Yeah.
for everyone.
Exactly.
Embrace it. And I
Yes.
hate that when people get so bitchy about oh, I'm the only one who's good at this and this. No,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
room for everyone. Embrace everyone.
Oh my God.
Like-
yes.
Yeah.
Well,
But the truth is, there's only one price.
Well, you never got to underestimate the pricey.
never underestimate the
Exactly.
sea.
I love the way you just done that accent as
love
well
that.
when you said it.
So one of my things when I have a drink, Katie, I've got to tell you, like long time fan,
do it, I love
long
it.
time
Go on.
fan. And whenever I see Rylan, we're always like, never
Yeah.
underestimate the pricey. It's just,
do
I
it
love
so
it.
well.
I
Please
love
do
it.
Impression. Please do an
Go on, do
impression.
it, do it.
Right, go on,
Go
go
on.
on.
You got to do the shoulder like
Yeah.
this as well when you go, there's only one price.
Okay.
Go on, do it.
I've only really got one line, but I'll try. Never underestimate the pricey.
I love it.
Do you know what else I do as well? I always talk about when people are like, oh, smile for the camera. And I always take on the advice that you gave in your first book.
I know what you're going to say.
Which is look
Yeah.
into the sunset and pretend you're blowing bubbles.
Yeah, do you know why? Right, honestly.
Talk us
it's
through.
Like, I am. Right,
Go
so
on.
this is what I always try and teach people. So imagine now you're sitting there and you're looking at the sunset and it's a bit bright, so you sort of squint your eyes a bit like that.
Is this good?
And like with your lips, and then sort of just as if you're blowing bubbles like that. And that's the pout in the eyes, like.
And
My eyelash.
there's sometimes
I know it.
there's a cheeky wink as well, isn't there? So
yeah, like that.
is it a family trait? Can you what does your pricey look like?
Can't do it.
Princess can do it, and so can Bunny. They do it so well, didn't they?
Yeah.
They love it.
Princess is doing really well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Smashing
She
it.
is.
She's smashing it at the
She
minute.
takes after her mother.
Never underestimate the mini
Respect
pricey.
Prin- Yeah, I love that. We've
Copyright.
got to do a meme of that.
Meme.
I'd-
A meme.
It can be a
I'll
meme,
get
it
it
can be
wrong.
whatever you want, Katie.
Got to do a meme.
Got to do
Why don't you do one of Princess? I'd love you to find one of that, and then I'll share that, and we can get that could be her saying.
Definitely. We'll definitely
There's only one mini price.
There's only one mini
I know.
pricey. Don't underestimate the
pricey.
mini pricey.
I love it.
So when you go on tour, what
Yeah.
is it going to be chaotic? Do you think? Because I like chaos.
So, how it works.
Right, go on, Soph. I'll let you speak for 1 minute.
Right, so we were actually meant to be sharing a room, but I think JJ's coming on tour with us now as well.
Oh
So-
yeah, JJ will be there.
So
Yeah.
originally Kate was like, oh, it's all right. All three of us will go in one room. And I'm like, no, you can have your own room, thanks. So
No, but I hate being on my own. It's boring in a hotel room or bed on your own. Like,
Yeah.
do what?
yeah, but do you
If
know
you've
what?
got someone, I like to share a room and have a bit of a laugh before you go to bed.
The Strongbow Summer of Greatness is now in full swing, and what better way to accompany this summer's hunting than Strongbow's brand newest flavoured ciders. We've got Tropical, a taste partnership of mangoes and pineapples. We've got Zest with the citrus vibes of oranges, lemons and limes. The choice is yours. Over 18s only. Please drink Strongbow responsibly. For more information, visit bedrinkaware.co.uk. Every week on our podcast, girlies, what we do is we bring back items from the past that have contributed to Hun culture in this day and age. And basically, these are iconic things that have been out and about back in the day, and we bring them back on the podcast to discuss. And you are going to love what I've got in my box here, Huns.
Oh, let me get the box.
So, in the Hunstery box this week, Electra, tell us what we've got.
In this gorgeous velour Hunstery box this week is...
Great
Are you ready?
law.
The Katie Price hairdryer.
Oh my God. I've got one of them in my office. I bought them out for Superdrug
Were
years
they
ago.
actually
Look at
any
that.
good? Were they actually any good?
Yeah,
Well,
babe.
this one works.
They
It's still
were.
a treat on my hair. What are you talking about?
Look at that. Look at that. Right, now this is Hun to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
every Hun has one of these. Like, it's giving me, like, do you know what, like, early noughties Hun?
Yeah, this is. Well, can you remember?
Oh, ASMR,
Yeah, but-
ASMR. Love it, yeah.
What's the process?
Blow you away.
What's the process like for a brand deal like that? Do you get to test it before it goes out, Katie?
No, every product that I have ever done, I will not let anyone design anything or colours. It doesn't matter if it was perfume, I even have to smell it, things like that, and packaging, I'm involved in everything. That's my favourite thing. Thinking, right, what do I want to bring out? And then creating it, and then it all being there done, the satisfaction and that.
Do you know what? Actually,
Double
Kate was
action.
clearing out her containers the other day and found these old stress tits.
Stress
Tell them
tits?
about.
I
tell
did.
them
I used
about
to
the
sell
stress
'em.
tits.
Years ago, when I had a website, because they didn't have like internet, not internet, social stuff, I invented a stress tit, and it looks like a tit with like a nipple on it, and I used to sell them and sign them. People used to they used to fly out. So you're like that on the tit.
You need to sell those on the tour. They
Yeah.
will sell within seconds.
Do you think?
Oh my
Loads
God,
of
yeah.
them.
I reckon, I might need one after today, actually, a stress tit. A nice stress tit to get the weekend going.
But this is the thing, Soph. If this tour goes well, because we've started small, and this is like what I do with anything, never be greedy. Like if you want to bring out a clothing range or something, start with a few items, make money, put it back in, and then grow it. So with our tour, we started with one night last year after 3 months of doing our pod, and everyone went, Kate, you can't do it, it's too quick. I went, I don't care, I just want to try it. So we did, and we sold it out, a small theatre. So then this time, that I proved that we could do it. So now we've opened up to doing a tour for it. Small, not the big ones yet. And if this goes well, and then next time we're going for bigger, and then that time I will bring out a merchandise shop and bring all stuff like that in it.
I think we're also looking at doing a little Christmas.
A little
Shows.
Christmas.
Special.
Little Chrissy
The
special.
prices at Christmas.
Hopefully in Brighton.
What I love about you with Brighton is that, even from way back in the early days, you are... I know Brighton. I probably knew Brighton first because I followed you back in the day. You are a good advocate for the area. Do you still live? Is the mansion
Yeah,
close
not
to
far. Yeah, not far. I'm always in Brighton though. Always in Brighton.
down the lanes?
Oh, I love that.
Love
I was in
the
the lanes
lanes.
earlier.
So when does the tour start? So how long have you got until tour starts?
Next week
So
it's
the
the
tour-
21st.
21st of May,
May.
tour kicks off. We are in, is it Birmingham first?
Birmingham.
Then Cardiff, then London.
And hold on, so Cardiff one, which is the 22nd of
Oh,
May,
here we
is
go.
my
It's
birthday.
Kate's birthday.
And
When
gonna
I
go
turn
off.
46.
how are you going to celebrate your birthday on tour? What's the plans? A big
Getting
party?
a Colin the Caterpillar cake from Marks and Spencer's.
I love a Colin the Caterpillar.
And just
Yeah.
celebrating it with everyone in the crowd.
Yep.
It's going to
Celebrate good times, come on. To
To
be honest, each pod we celebrate. And do you know one thing about having a podcast show on the tour? You know everyone are there because they want to be there and they know about
Yeah.
us. They're not there to slag you off, troll you. Even though you'll get journalists who are trying to belittle it, but that's natural. I always call them out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I say it before I start. I say, are there any journalists here? Because if you are, stand up. And if you don't want to stand up, we're all going to watch what you write about the show.
Oh, God. If I was a
Don't I?
journalist and someone
I
said
do
that to
that.
me, I'd just shrink.
She's a journalist, ladies and gentlemen, not a blind date at all.
Are you guys going to do a tour? I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we do events already. So we do brunches. So we do drag
do you?
brunch.
We
You
were
must
thinking
We've
come.
that.
spoken about that.
Yeah.
Are they good?
Yes.
Oh.
Anytime you want to come, Huns, you would be my
We
guest.
will.
Yes, please.
Please.
We do it in Shoreditch. We do them in London, but we have
Do
done it in
you?
Brighton. We've done it in
Yeah,
Brighton a
I've
couple
done
of times,
Brighton
and it's
before.
basically it's like all the tunes from back in the day, the 90s, the
Love
noughties.
that.
We always play "I Got You." We can't play "Free to Love Again" because it's not on streaming. But
The next time you do one, right, we won't tell anyone. And you could always say there's a surprise special guest.
there's a
Don't
surprise.
And yes, this is surprise. Oh, actually tease them like that. We have a surprise coming.
We have a
Yes, and I'll come and sing I Got You.
oh, Hun,
I
it
would
would
do
go,
that for
it
you.
would go wild.
It'd go. Nah, it'd be
Please.
Oh, God,
mad.
yeah, you should
It
do
would
that.
go wild. So have you got a week of rehearsals now in lead up to the
No,
to
we've
the
got
big
no
day?
rehearsals. It is
rehearsals.
exactly turn up.
Turn up and go.
I've
for
got
it.
jobs to
That's
do.
it.
I've got jobs to do on the 21st. As long as I get there for 6:30, my meet and greets, and then it just goes from there.
What jobs have you got on the 21st?
Ooh.
I have got.
Let me check your diary. I
I've got
didn't
it
think you
here,
had
Soph.
anything. I've
I've got
it
some
too.
sessions to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
9:30.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, look at my diaries every day like this. And don't laugh at this because I can't use my phone for diaries.
I use my
I have
paper
to have-
diary.
Do you? I've got so many. This one I like because I just see the whole week and think, oh, I've got all that. But that's what I do. Love a paper diary.
Old way's the best way.
Love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you typing away, so?
No, I just had an email come in. Sorry.
she's always working.
Wait,
She's
wait, no, wait, no, wait,
multitasking.
Working. There's always stuff going on in
Now-
the background.
Now, if I did something like that, you would have a go at me because you'll be like, concentrate.
No, that's because I've got better focus than you. Your brain is like, what the fuck all the time.
Chaos.
It's like, "Blah."
I should be called Katie Chaos Price, really.
Yeah, I can see where you got that from, but we love it. We love
Who
it.
doesn't
I
love a
do.
bit of
I wouldn't
chaos?
change how I am. Organised chaos, though.
Organised. Well,
That's true. Did you
Oh, I
guys
love that.
ever watch that Tom and Pammy on
Yes.
Yes, Disney Plus,
I
yeah.
loved it.
I loved it.
I didn't
like,
watch that. No, I
It's
never
really
watched
good.
that.
oh,
Did you
you'll
watch
love
the
it. It's good.
documentary of her on Netflix?
Yes.
What did you
Very-
think?
It was great because you got to see once again behind the headlines and you got to know the
We
real
were quite
story.
similar, weren't we, Soph, our stories and that?
Yeah, I think she came across really well, really vulnerable, and it's good to see a different side.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
I didn't realise all the Baywatch stuff. Like, she got no royalties at all for
It's
that.
bad
I was
because
like, what
it's
the
terrible.
hell?
Yeah.
It's like literally when you think of Baywatch, you just think Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
I know I do.
But it's like
just-
now, back
yeah.
in the day, if I ever took anyone on and managed them now, eventually when I do a management company, I would make sure that girls, boys own their copyright of their pictures.
Yeah.
Because even every time someone goes to New York, they use a picture of me to, advertise a strip club. And
Yeah,
it's
we
a
were
good
talking
picture.
about this the other day.
And they used my picture for it, and they used the same picture for years. But if I had copyright of it, you know where it's going, and you'd
Yes.
get money for it.
Absolutely.
But this is a learning game. When you grow up, you always know more when you're older, don't you?
I
So-
think you should do like an e-learning course for people about your things that you've learned from the industry. Like they do, like all these gurus on TikTok and stuff like that. They're always selling like how to become TikTok famous. I think you should do an e-learning course for people or a virtual course.
people should learn about.
They
all
don't
that.
teach you how to wire a plug in school either. If a fuse went to my house,
Oh,
I would
could
not
do
have a
that.
clue.
I'm well good at that stuff.
Are you?
Oh, yeah, my blind
Are
dad
you?
taught me. I'm not even joking, he did.
I don't know. I don't
did.
know how to do a
Oh, I can
blog.
help you with that, babes. I'm really, really good at all that stuff.
Can you change your tyre? Can you
Yes.
change your
No.
tyre on a car?
No, I
could
can't.
change your
Can't do
tyre,
it. Can you
babes.
do that as well? See, that's bloody good, isn't
No.
it?
I know. I'm very like manly in that kind of stuff. But
You're a man.
Oh,
do you know what I've realised sitting here? I've realised I've not put my tits in. I was like, why is this so baggy? I've not put my tits in.
Don't worry, I've made up for it today.
Thanks, babes.
Oh,
Yeah,
girls,
love it.
thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
no,
This has been
thank you.
like a bucket list thing for me to have a chat with you. I've been like, we are long-time
Yes,
fans.
definitely.
Like, love you
Thank
both
you.
so
And
much.
I can't wait to meet you in person
At the
our
pod.
podcast show.
24th.
Definitely. And we will talk about getting you on stage to sing.
Yeah, defo.
Love that. And it's good because it's a podcast. You do podcasts, so people would know yours, and it's all helping
Yeah.
each other. And
Yeah, and we've
Yeah.
supplied you with some mugs as prizes for
Yes.
your podcast, for your show
have
as well.
you?
Yeah.
So much
oh
for
my
them.
No
god,
worries.
I love that.
Yes.
No worry. They said, do you never guess what they say? They say never underestimate the price.
The pricing.
Oh, girls, we
Bring
wish
it
you
on.
all the best with the podcast. We love it. We listen to it
Thank
every
you
week.
so much.
And wishing you all the best on the tour. Literally can't wait to come and see it on
Oh,
the
I'm
24th.
frothing. I can't bloody wait. It's been so
Oh,
good.
you'll have to let us know what you really think of it after. Like, be critical.
No.
Because it helps
Yes.
us, so,
I will be
yeah.
singing along. I will have Free to Love Again in my ears on YouTube.
I'm gonna have
before
to do Free to
You've got to do
Love
Free
again,
to Love.
ain't I?
Free to Love. Please welcome Free to
Free
Love.
I love that.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to. I've got to remember the words. I've fucking have another song to learn. I forgot the words to
just
it.
do the words of I got you to it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh.
Oh, thanks very much, and thanks for having us, and keep the memes going, or
Oh.
memes, whatever they are.
Mems
going.
Mems for life.
I know. I know.
Oh, my
God.
God. Love her. Love
I
them.
think we just got a gig as well.
Yeah, this is it, you know.
Booked and blessed.
We're always hustling here.
Yeah, we are.
That's So Hustle.
Hustles. Yeah, that's.
Sounds like a movie I once watched. Say no more about that. I'm going to need to lie down after that episode. Iconic. Join us again on That's So Hun, where we'll be having another chaotic episode, I'm sure. It's been fabulous. From me, Gareth.
And me, Electra.
No inspirational quotes this week because we're just absolutely drained. It was fabulous. I loved it.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'm done in.
And never underestimate
Goodbye, the sea.
the pricey.
So that brings us to the end of another episode of That's So Hun as part of the Strongbow Summer of Greatness. Make sure you're following at Strongbow UK on all your socials for exclusive Summer of Greatness content and to find out how you can get tickets to the Take a Bow brunches. Oh yeah, and make sure you join us at Fabuloso in the Park at Brighton and Hove's Pride in August. We'll see you there, Huns. Over 18s only, please enjoy Strongbow responsibly. For more information, visit bedrinkaware.co.uk.